Welcome to episode 249 of WWE SuperCard with me, Kenneth Knight, Season 2. This is actually Friday's video, but I'm putting it out early just because there's really not a whole lot to cover other than I got a King of the Ring going on. I'm 12-9, which is I'm in 8th place at this time. Like I said, I messed up on how I set up my guys, so I'm not doing as well as I hope to do. But there's a lot of people above me that are doing a lot better. As you can see, I'm 12 wins and 9 losses, so not good, but not bad either. But it still has put me in 8th place. I need to finish at least 5th or 6th, so I don't have to face the #1 seed, because I'll definitely get owned by him because of his cards. And there seems to be at least 5 bots in this King of the Ring. They all got Survivor cards. That's all I can tell. They're all bots. All Survivor singles, just about every card they have. Interesting, huh? And I'm sorry about that. Report coming up on here. Just Firefox quit, and I don't know why, because I didn't have it on Firefox. That was weird. But as you can see, I predicted that Bret Hart would probably win this PCC. Wrong answer. I was very wrong. Incorrect. I figured people would root for this Bret Hart card, but evidently they'd rather have a Ric Flair card, because there's over 2.4 million people who's voted for him, and so therefore that changes the rewards for me, and Triple H is a pro at the end of the month, so it's not worth grinding to me. So I will not be grinding this PCC at 55 points. It's probably the best I'm going to do. So my rank is 61,682, so there's not a whole lot of people playing it, but I'm not even going to play anymore because, number one, the +3s and +5s are impossible to win. I cannot win them. Only ones I can win right now are +1s, and it's just not worth grinding that hard for the cards that are available on Ric Flair's side. So, not a great fan of Ric Flair's side, his rewards. There's a Sting card on his side, a Survivor Sting, but Survivor Sting, as y'all know, is darn near impossible to pull off the board or get in a King of the Ring reward. So, if I were to get him, I'd probably have a hard time proing him, because he seems to be like one of the hardest cards to get for some reason. Even in Season 1 it was the same way. It was almost impossible to get a Survivor Sting, but not going to worry about it because I'm not going to play it. So rank 55,000 or 60-some-thousand is what I am right now, and 55 points is where I'm stopping. It's not worth the grind to me, so I will not be grinding PCC. I did say there would be PCC gameplay on this video, but I have now changed that because of the outcome of the votes, that I will just do exhibition gameplay on the video, because it's not worth just playing for 1 point at a time. I just cannot grind that hard, and I'm not going to waste credits to buy title matches for +2, so not happening. So let's go check out, see what they're saying in chat here real quick, on the team chat most likely. He's going to get Triple H or Rick. Good job. I hope you best of luck, but I really don't need any of the cards that are available, because Triple H will be available. It's legendary Triple H will be the end of the month reward anyway, so why worry about grinding for him? So I'm not even going to bother. Not going to bother. So that's it for that. I'm going to play a few exhibition games, then I'm going to end the video. Probably won't be a very long video this time. So might as well train up that Brie card while I can. And let's see where she's at on her training here. She's at 17 games on power, 15 games on toughness, 19 games on speed, and 8 games on charisma. So by the end of this King of the Ring, I should have her 10 out of 15 procs ability. So I figure by the end of the King of the Ring, I should have her ready for combining, and I'll combine her and train her up. But we're getting real close to that. As you see, I have her stats pretty even. 736, 735, 745, 756, pretty even. Once I get all the matches done, they're pretty much going to even out all around. So let's go see if we can find a competitor here. Let's go Spa, money, _ money sign, whatever you call them. I'll play some exhibition gameplay. Not going to bother with PCC. Just not going to deal with it. The prices on that side ain't worth the grind for me, so I'm just going to relax on this PCC and just not worry about doing it. Maybe next PCC I'll have better rewards, but this one, the Ric Flair side, not satisfying. I would have grinded my butt off, even if I had to do +1s or 2s. if that John Cena card was available on Ric Flair's side, but he's available on Bret Hart's side, so I will not be getting a pro John Cena, which I thought I would have a chance to, but not going to happen. I'll probably lose this match, but I'm just doing this for training her. And they got a pro Brie anyway, so no matter which card I used, I would have lost this match. But this gives my legendary Brie some training, so that's all that's important right now, get her trained up so I can combine her when the King of the Ring ends. And it's going to be a tag team match. Let's go speed and charisma. So let's go with right here. Let's go with these two right here. Darn it, why did it take a darn Booker T out? Oh well, I got it fixed up. Go ahead and play this one real quick. I'm probably going to play about maybe 3 or 4 games, and I'm going to end the video. Maybe we'll get a board clear. Maybe we won't. If we do, we do. We don't, we don't. I'm not due for a pity poll anytime soon, so I'm not too worried about it. So most likely there will not be a pity poll on this video or anything like that. I wish I could catch one of them on the video, but it's just not going to happen. But once I get Brie, legendary Brie, trained up and pro'd out, it looks like it will get me the Survivor tier. And then I'll do a video after King of the Ring is done, after I get her combined and trained up. I'll do a video on my Survivor freebie poll. So that's coming very soon, within the next few days probably. The King of the Ring is about halfway done, so this time tomorrow it should be done, or shortly after this time tomorrow maybe. Shall see, but it should be done shortly around this time tomorrow or shortly after this time tomorrow. As you can see, I'm almost halfway on Legendary Plus Plus. So I'm pretty sure when I pro her, she's going to get me to at least Survivor, but it's going to be real close. It's going to be a real close. I don't know exactly how close it's going to be. If I don't get in Survivor, it's going to be extremely close. So it's all good. And I said I'll be pro in that Triple H Legendary card at the end of the month, because I'm just not worried about grinding PCC to get that card when I'm going to get him anyway as a login reward. Like I said a minute ago, just ain't worth it to me. All the sleepless nights and not spending time with my family, not happening. I'm not going to do it this time around. So let's see what we can do on this match here. See if we can pull out another win. If we do, we do. If we don't, we don't. It's all good, because my main focus right now is getting that Brie trained up and have her trained up by the time King of the Ring is over with, so she could be combined and trained up some more. So it's a speed match. Who's got the best speed here? Looks like Stardust over here got the best speed. And who got the second? And it looks like Booker T's got the second best speed. So it'll be a Booker T Stardust team up once again. They're compatible, so it's good. We should win because they're incompatible and they have a Survivor single with it. So I should win this one. And I do. Good to go. And on to the next one. It's a power match. Sheamus got the most power between him and the other Stardust card. So go with him on this one. No proc or anything. So we'll win. I've been losing a lot of King of the Ring matches. At least 6 of those 9 losses were even. The people I was going against, their cards were pretty even with mine. But they kept winning by a proc. My guys are not procking. Their guys are procking. So I'm having a little bit of bad luck in that King of the Ring with procs, but it's all good. I'm hoping to get to semifinals, but if I don't, I'll just take the Epic card. Oh well, it's all good. And I haven't heard anything about Team PCC returning after PCC, but we shall find out when time gets closer to the end of the event. To the end of this PCC, we'll find out probably if we're going to do Team PCC or not. But we'll just wait and watch. And we got a super rare Paul Bearer manager card pull. Not bad. It's a super rare pull. It's better than the rare pull I'm always used to getting. And that's it for that one. So let's go ahead and play a couple more games. This video is probably going to be around 12 minutes long. Not a big long video or anything, because I really don't have a whole lot to cover. I'm just training Brie up, trying to get her trained up by the end of the King of the Ring. So right after King of the Ring is over, I can get her combined, trained up, leveled up, and trained up in all of her stats, and be good to go, and see how close it gets me to Survivor, if it don't get me in Survivor, which I'm pretty sure it will get me in Survivor, but time will tell. We'll find that out in a couple days. So go with power and speed match. Let's go with power. Sheamus got the most power out of them. And who's got the second most power? Booker T. So it's not a buffer on it for compatibility, but they're the two highest in power, so it looks like we'll win. Oh, they proc, so I don't know. Yeah, we pulled off the win. So that's good to go. And let's go Toughness Charisma. I'm going to use her because I imagine if we lose, it don't matter if we win or lose. I'm just training her up. So card picks really don't matter to me. I'm just getting her trained up here. So should be ready to go after the King of the Ring is over with. So I don't know if I'll get a second Divas match. That's why I used her to get her training and out of the way there. So Power and Charisma. Let's go with Stardust. See what he can do with it. His stats are fairly even. And we're going to win that one, of course, against the Epic Pro Brock Lesnar. And I'll definitely be watching SmackDown tonight. It's going to be AJ Styles versus Chris Jericho. Most likely the main event tonight. We'll be looking forward to that. Actually, it might not be the main event, but it'll be a good match. Plain and simple. Chris Jericho versus AJ Styles 2. I'll definitely be watching that tonight. Rooting for AJ Styles. I'd like to see him beat Chris Jericho for a second time. And we didn't get a whole lot of good polls, but that's really all I got to cover. I might as well end the video because I got to train some cards up anyway because I am full on cards. So thank you all for watching, and I'll see you on the next one. Hopefully the next video I'll be able to combine Bree and get her trained up and maybe be in Survivor tier and get my Survivor freebie, but we shall see tomorrow. So thank you for watching, and I'm out of here. Peace.